seen this kind of love before.
The program you're about to watch contains stories of real people. Today, as you watch, expect to be inspired, transformed, and healed. Welcome to Peculiar Moments Global, where every moment is supernatural. Your love story is next.
I searched and searched and searched, no God like this.
Hello, my name is Prince Francis, aka the AKARA Boy, and I am on the spotlight of the Peculiar Moments Global, and this is my love story. Okay, basically, I am actually here to share my love story of how God had been God in my life, in the life of my family, in the life of everyone around me. And one of the striking story I am here to share is the story of my brand, the AKARA Boy. Yes, God has done a lot and a whole lot of things for me, and His love is, truthfully, there's nothing to compare His love with. Not in the world. Not in the world. There's nothing to compare the love of God with. Okay, my mom started selling akara on the street of Rumudara as at 2005, and that was when the business started. And that was when I was about entering to my secondary school. So basically, that was the business that helped the family, gave us food, gave us shelter, and provided for every one of us school fees, needs. But along the line, I sold akara. I hawked akara on the streets of Rumudara, Rumunduru, Mewara, Elionhani, Aba Road Express, East West Road, and I could walk a very long mile just to sell akara. I did what I did for fun because I knew, in as much as it was not pleasing, I knew that it was not it will not stay for a long time. It was just for a while, and we just needed to grow. So from then on, I sold akara, got done with my secondary school, and a lot of ups and downs had happened through the line. But the story I am here to give is how God lifted me from just the regular street akara seller to a boy that has a dream in the international food market. Yes, AKARA Boy P.M.G is my brand, and in as much as I am the CEO, I have my board members too. So we have actually come a long way. Now in 2009, that was the first time I ventured into the entertainment business of, let's see how we can take akara from the streets and give it a name out there. I had no vision, truthfully. I just knew, okay, I needed to create a change. I needed to do something different. So I started with the akara bread party, which was in 2009. It was actually tagged to celebrate my mom for staying in the business for over the years, from 2005 up to 2009. So it was just me celebrating my mom. Called friends all over social media to come through, and everybody came. Truthfully, a lot of persons came, and the turnout was mind-blowing. There, God stepped in. Now, prior to that time, there's this name I was fondly called, AKARA Boy, because I hawked akara. I carry akara for head. They sell for street, but I didn't like it. But with time, I had to adjust to it as a nickname. But definitely, when God wants to put you on track, you would not see it coming. You would not see it coming. If they had told me that the AKARA Boy I am bearing today with so much pride was the same AKARA Boy I was called back then when I was hawking akara on the streets of Port Harcourt, no one would believe. But God has His way. So along the line into 2021, God opened my heart to a brand. He opened my heart to a brand. it happened with me just lying down and thinking, oh God, what can I do for this brand, AKARA? So we started as a breakfast hangout in 2021, barely after the the COVID period. So we started one after the other. We kept building a community of people who loved AKARA, people who would want to share their passion for local brands. So we started with the breakfast hangouts. Along the line, it kept growing. The vision kept opening up. Things kept coming. Doors started opening. Like my mind was open to different portals, different channels at the same time of how to think, what to do. God kept bringing people to support. And there's one striking thing is be prayerful, because you do not know. Well, most times I ask myself, what should I pray for? What exactly should I pray for? Because I have too many things. But with time, I kept church boy, normally church boy. And my mom too would also put me into prayers. I kept praying and I said, God, let the vision you have for this brand come to reality with time. And let that time be soon, because I would want to make my mom proud. I would want to let her know that we took the regular AKARA she was selling 10 naira on the street to the international level. I would want to make Nigerians see that there's something different out there that you could actually lay your hands on and it works. And there's a whole lot of things out there that if you lay your hand on, it works. So 2021, we kept building the brand. AKARA Boy NG kept coming out. And the beautiful part of AKARA Boy NG is that God gave us the idea to revolutionize AKARA. Now, what I mean by that is we changed the narrative, the tastes. AKARA is fun. We enjoy AKARA in basically every Nigerian homes. But what we did is we changed the idea. We want to have you eat AKARA, but we want to have you eat it with a different taste. Now we made, the idea came to add proteins to AKARA: chicken, fish, beef, goat's meat, sausage, and more. So it changed the idea. I know you want to taste already because you're hearing. So that is what we did. So God gave us this idea and we worked. And like what I will always say is God leads and I follow. God leads, AKARA Boy NG follow. So all I have to say is God has been wonderful. Truthfully, I would not be seated here today to share this testimony with you if God had not done something intentional in my life. Now, before the AKARA Boy NG brand was bettered, God had kept me, because I don't know what to say, because with time I would say, God, how far now? I don't know. Is it that you love me so much that you do not love others? But he kept showing mercy. He kept showing his love. So God's love cannot be measured. God's love cannot be measured. So he has brought me this far to share this testimony with you that today AKARA Boy NG is a brand that is representing God's love, that is representing God's help, that is representing God's blessings and his favor. We just came out from the street and today we are pushing ourselves out. Now, the vision of AKARA Boy NG is to have a global brand, a brand that could stand in time, where we have the shawarma, we have the pizza, we have the other local meals from other countries that became an international food. So that is where we are headed to. That is where we want to make AKARA get to. And so far so good. God had been favoring us. He has been giving us back-to-back blessings. He has been giving us back-to-back favors. And what I'll say is his love is overwhelming. And Yes, that is my love story. Thank you so much for listening to this.
Do you remember how it felt when you found yourself in a deep mess? When all hope was lost and all doors seemed shut? When friends were few and tears replaced laughter? When the money was out and luck lingered? When sickness ravaged your body and you envied those who could sleep? When your words were few and all you could do was stare? When fear ravaged your heart and depression ate deep into your soul? Did you ever make it through? Did God turn it around for good? Let someone experience love, hope, joy, impetus for action, help through your story. Be loud about your victory and be someone's light today.
I searched and searched and searched, no God like this.